Good morning and welcome to the High Priestess Perspective, where we look at things through a different lens. Today we're going to talk about some conflict that could be happening amongst you and some friends. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. There's someone extremely toxic in your background and in your space, your energy. We have the Devil card here. This could be people with toxic habits, addictions. Maybe you connected with this person or people or friend group based on like your addictions. Maybe you like to gamble, maybe you like to smoke or drink, whatever it may be, but there's some toxicity behind a friendship. We have the Strength card here. So Capricorn, Leo, I'm seeing also air signs. Anyway, someone is finding the strength to break away from this toxicity, break away from these toxic friends. Now, we do have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is arguments and being blunt and straightforward. We also have the Knight of Baskets. So there's somebody within your friend group that is very abrasive. Their way is the right way. They don't allow you to let your point get across. But this is someone that you have deep feelings for. With the Judgment card here, I feel like someone is stopping this and someone knows that it's time to, with the High Priestess here. So intuitively, you could have been feeling a nudge to leave certain people alone, or maybe you were trying to help people with their addictions, but you have to be honest with yourself. We have the Honesty card here. So someone's not being honest about the people they surround themselves with. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. You have to be honest that now it's time to move on and grow. We have acceptance. It says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. In the past, you could have been trying to help this person change their ways, their behaviors, notice their toxic ways, notice that they need some healing based on certain trauma, relationship trauma. There's something. It says service here. So again, you could have been helpful to this person. It says, I feel good when I can help others. I also feel here somebody's been overextending themselves and now it's time for you to choose yourself. Your intuition is spot on right now, and I feel like someone's been ignoring it. And it says trust. It says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Someone has been ignoring the red flags when it comes to friends or family. This isn't a relationship. This isn't a love connection. You have to move away from people who are defensive. It says surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Again, the High Priestess being here is basically, it's time for you to sit back, relax, and allow things to play out. You know something, but it's you needing to sit back and just allow things to happen. It's time for you to observe what you need to stop. We also have surrender to the wisdom of your body. Again, someone's been ignoring how they feel around certain people. It says listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Again, these are toxic friends. These friends could be putting all their burdens, all their problems onto you, and you could have had a hard time or just trying to control people. It says surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. So either you or this person was trying to control you, and they were met with some type of resistance. And with this resistance, with this Knight of Swords, it makes sense. Someone had you in a defensive energy because they're trying to control you. They're not allowing you to be be yourself, be your own person, and surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. High Priestess is here. You need to step back from people who you know are no good for you and actually reevaluate everything. We have toxicity here. This says toxic situations or people, dead end relationships. It's time to end whatever friendship, connection, whatever. We have round and round. So you could have been in this repetitive cycle with this person where you're always arguing. Maybe you guys stop talking and then you start talking again, but there's never like an apology, or someone's not learning the lessons here. And it's time for you to break away. It says unhealthy patterns on repeat, unable to let go of the past. Crystal ball. Once again, your intuition has been nudging you to do something different and you're not. So it says events taking place in the future, stepping into your spiritual power, occult, and oh man. Someone has some spiritual gifts that they need to tap into, because again, your spirit guides, the divine, has been trying to warn you about these toxic peoples and environments. We also have isolation. It is now the time to isolate. The high priestess here is confirming it. The only way you're gonna know what answers or know what next steps to take is if you isolate yourself. You step back. You take your energy back. We also have brick wall. So in the past, if you had certain opportunities come up and then they fell through, it could also be because the divine is blocking this from happening because you don't have the people with right intentions for you. I feel like these are people who are not genuine, who are genuinely not happy for you. They don't want you to do better than them. So misery loves company is what I'm hearing. They want you to be miserable because as you're growing and elevating, they're not. We also have divine timing. So whatever's ending, whatever's beginning, whatever's happening, is divine timing, and do not fight it. It says be patient, learn to let go. Something you can't control. Surrender your control. Surrender you trying to control people. It's time to separate. And the unseen. So there's blessings coming to you, but you have to know when to detach and who to detach from. These could be addictions. These could be friends. This could be anything unhealthy, overthinking, staying in a rut. Sorry. Let's get a few of evolution of the soul. I feel like someone's just elevating, and the people that they left behind, they're crabs in a barrel. Creative. An inborn tendency for creativity, finding your creative passion, making a living as a creative. So if there's a spiritual gift that you have, act on it. Don't be afraid. Don't allow what negative people are saying to you to get you off course. The ego self. The biggest block to your true self, you must explore the nature of your ego. So someone is battling their ego right now. These could be friends that are content with being toxic. And it's time for you to let it go. Lessons, seeing the big picture, learning important lessons in life, overcoming difficult lessons. I feel like you've gone through many, many obstacles with this friend or family member, and now you're reevaluating everything. You're seeing everything as a whole. You're starting to notice the different cycles and the karmic cycles that you and this person was going through together. Again, I feel like someone has a lot of emotion for this friend, this family member, but there's also an argumentative person. And Spirit is saying, choose yourself, continue to raise your vibrations, let go of the toxicity, whether this is people, habits, whatever friend you have that is keeping you in this negative mind state, it's time for you to let go. It's time for you to let go. And we have easy road. Good karma flowing into your life, a comfortable average life, making it through life unscathed. It's time to let these people go. They're blocking your blessings. So thank you for watching. I hope this message was helpful to someone. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.